What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So let's talk about CRO and the fact that CRO's value is going to be ridiculously high. While we see it at like 19 or listed 19th when it comes to market cap, we understand that it is high and has a lot of value, but it's not as high as it should be, right? When we look at the entire market cap for Cronos, it really hovers around that $10 billion mark, right? But it should be worth a whole lot more. But how much more should it be worth, especially this year when we do see some sort of a bull run? Now, I still think that this bull run is coming at the end of the second quarter, where we're starting to see something pick up, even though we see most days in the last week that have been kind of negative. I think we're going to see things start to pick up. So we're going to get into Kronos, break down why it's going to be worth more, how much it's going to be worth, in my opinion, at the end of this year, and also looking into the future. But before we get started, make sure you guys hit that like button. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel quite a bit. One of those links being for crypto.com. So if you want to sign up for crypto.com and get the Ruby card, stake for the Ruby card, you get a free $25. Who doesn't like a free $25? I don't know. But you get a free $25. I'll get a free $25. It's a win-win scenario, win-win situation. So let's go ahead and dive into this and jump into what CRO is all about and what the price potential will be. So if we see here, we're on CoinMarketCap and looking at the entire crypto market, and we're seeing that the market is at 1.88 trillion, right? It has come down from where we were at the 2.18 trillion, about 2.2 trillion. So crypto wasn't really moving in the right direction. But if we scroll all the way down here, we look at some of the top coins. We have Bitcoin, Ethereum, you have BNB, you have XRP, Solana, Cardano up here in the $32 billion mark. And you have Avalanche, Dogecoin, right? You start going down the list and you get to 20 billion, you get to 17 billion, you get to 14 billion, and then now you're looking at levels to where things are in the tens of billions, right? You have Polygon, you have Matic that's in the tens of billions, which I think will be way more valuable as well. But then you also have Cronos, right? You have CRO down here at 19 when it comes to market cap. It's at a 10.3 or almost $10.4 billion market cap. Now, people will say this is a lot, and I think it is a lot, right? It is a lot for a normal token, right? But a coin, something that has a lot of value to it, something that has its own network, something that will, create a huge amount of value for the entire ecosystem around CRO, I think is something completely different. And that's why I think CRO is going to be huge, right? You look at all their numbers, you look at a $10 billion market cap, you look at the volume that they are seeing. You look at the circulating supply that they do have. You look at all of these and you say, okay, this one makes sense where it's at right now, but when we see everything take off, this is going to be at such a higher level, right? Where it is at, or where it was at its highs, it was only really at a $20 billion market cap at its high. So if we go into Kronos, what you're going to see here is it's at 41 cents. It's up a slight bit today, which I would just say is flat. You are seeing that when we look at the circulating supply, I think that this is wrong. I think it should be somewhere around 23 or 24 billion total supply, not just circulating supply, because coins are getting burned off every day. 76% of the supply is actually burned off, and they continue to burn daily on that. And sometimes it's a lot higher than other days, right? You see high volume days to where a lot is getting burned off. But I think you'll see a ton that goes through here. If you look at the volume, this is the one thing you really want to focus on. The volume is at 38.5 million, right? $38.5 million worth of volume with CRO. And I think we could see a lot more volume on CRO. It's crazy that the exchange that has the most volume is Coinbase and not crypto.com. It's probably because you're not seeing as many users as you see on Coinbase that you would on that you do on crypto.com, right? Crypto.com has less users. That's what I'm trying to say. But I think that will change with crypto.com's platform and how a lot of people are looking to stake for some sort of passive income. I think crypto.com will be absolutely huge for a lot of people that are getting into it. So let me quickly just show you the contract just to show you exactly what they started with, where you have 100 billion coins of total supply. But then if you go into the holders, you're going to see 76% that has been burned off, and that gets updated, or that gets added to every single day, basically. And you're looking at 76.3 or 76.4 billion coins that have been burned off. And that gets, again, increases every day. But it's not going to be able to burn off that much. However, I feel like when I don't know what's going on with this. I feel like when we look at CRO and what they've done in the past, they've burned off 70 billion coins before, and that was all in one shot. Can they do something like that again? I do feel like they can do something like that, and they're going to try and bring their supply to a level that people look at compared to maybe Ethereum. I think we could see that in the less than 1 billion mark. And if we could see that in the less than 1 billion mark when it comes to supply, it could be absolutely huge for everybody invested. It could raise the price ceiling. And this is what I mean. When people say that burning provides no value, this is an example of it providing value because it burned 70 billion coins and then it gives it a price ceiling of 90 cents. It gives it a price ceiling of, $2, right? Now it gives it a bigger price ceiling where you were looking at just, you were looking at 100 billion coins and now you're looking at 25% of that. So 100 billion coins getting to $100 billion market cap gives you a value or price ceiling at that $100 billion market cap there of $1, right? Now, if you cut that in half, now you have a price ceiling of $4. So for those same people that were invested long term are now seeing a price ceiling of $4 for this coin. If that makes sense. So crypto.com again will change the game with their platform, and I think they're going to find a way to implement CRO in a big way in their platform, and they've already done that with the cards. While you stake for the cards, you stake like $40,000. You get the access to the card. You could use the card anywhere that you want. And obviously, there's some tricky situations there that I'm dealing with my card, but it's a Visa card. You should be able to use it wherever you want, and you'll get your percentage back. You can get up to 8%, as well as staking for your 10%, which is huge, right? If you have $400,000, you're able to gain quite a bit of money out of that, right? $4,000 per year, and we will take that, right? Or is it 40,000? $400,000, you're getting $40,000 per year. So that's a salary. That is somebody's salary, and you're getting $40,000 in passive income, right? If you could stake $400,000, if you have that. $40,000, you'll get $4,000. $4,000, you'll get $400 per year. So either way, you're getting a decent amount or decent percentage back. So everything that they have going with their ecosystem is definitely going to be something that provides a lot of value. But let's get into this situation. So I wanted to look at CRO when it comes to where it will be at, a $25 billion market cap, and then also when they decide to decrease the supply, right? So currently, if you see this at a level, I don't know why I have all these zeros because it doesn't make sense for me to have zeros for CRO because CRO is not, well, besides that. So basically, if we look at it at its high at 90 cents, we're looking at a 22.5 $22.5 billion market cap, which is not a lot. And then if we look at basically double that amount, we look at it at $2, we're seeing a $50 billion market cap. And you can obviously see double that. 4 will be a $100 billion market cap. $8 will be a $200 billion market cap. And $10 will be a $250 billion market cap. I believe that CRO can definitely get to a $200+ billion market cap. No problem. When we see a bull run, this will be one of those that absolutely takes off. A lot of value, a lot of hype that's going into CRO, and it's just starting to build really right now because you see the volume. Only 38 million. It could be hundreds of millions. There are other coins out there that are just getting started that have more volume than what you see with CRO. But CRO has a lot more potential because of the platform that they offer, right? So that's basically what we can say. We'll get up to a $250 billion market cap. $10 is definitely something that could happen. However, what if we get to the point to where they decide to say, all right, well, we're going to burn off a lot more. We're going to burn off another 20 billion because that's what CRO wants to do. They do whatever they want to do, right? They buy the Staples Center and turn it into crypto.com arena. They have all of these athletes and all of these actors that they hire for their commercials and all of that stuff. They can do whatever they want. So instead, let's change that from a 25 billion, dollar or 25 billion market cap or max supply. That's what I was looking for, to a $1 billion or 1 billion max supply. Well, now you're looking at a way higher price point, $1 billion at that $200 billion. Why do I keep saying that? 1 billion supply at a $200 billion market cap is a $200 price, a $100 price for a $100 billion market cap. So you can definitely see the potential. The problem is that will they be able to burn off another 20 billion? Will they burn off 20 billion? And I think they will. I think we're going to see them try to compete with some of these top coins, and that's what they've done in the past and what they're trying to do now by burning off, 70 billion and then consistently burning off some. We're going to see this compete with some of those other coins that are out there, well before I think the next, couple of years. I think in the first year, in this year, we're going to see CRO hit $2 easily. I think that's where it's going to be. It's going to 4x to this year, and then we're going to see a continuation of that bull run. When it does 4x, they're going to end up burning off a lot of coins. The reason being is because I think, again, they want to compete with Ethereum. I think they want to compete with these top coins, at least BNB in price, right? And at least BNB in some of these levels when it comes to supply, right? So I think we're going to see something big, and I think CRO is going to compete for one of those top spots, not only in the top 10, but I think in the top 5. So you let me know what you think about CRO. Is it a game changer? Is it something that you think is going to be worth a lot more? Is it something that you've believed in the past and nobody else believed you? But make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. One of those links being for CRO, for crypto.com. And if you sign up and get the Ruby card, you get a free $25. We both get a free $25. I think it's a win-win. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.